Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I would like to talk about the 2020 Nobel Prize in Physics. I chose this topic because it deals with one of the most mysterious objects in the universe, black holes. The prize was awarded for discoveries related to black holes. A black hole is a region in space where gravity is so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape. For a long time, black holes were only theoretical objects. Scientists were not sure whether they actually existed. One part of the prize recognized theoretical work that showed black holes are a natural consequence of Einstein's general theory of relativity. This research demonstrated that when a massive star collapses under its own gravity, it can form a black hole. This idea helped establish black holes as real physical objects, not just mathematical predictions. The other part of the prize was awarded for the discovery of a supermassive black hole at the center of our galaxy. Scientists observed the motion of stars near the center of the Milky Way. They found that these stars were moving in extremely fast and unusual orbits. The only explanation for this motion was the presence of a very massive and invisible object. This object was identified as a black hole. This discovery provided strong evidence that black holes exist in reality. It also showed that many galaxies, including our own, contain supermassive black holes at their centers. I find this discovery very fascinating because it connects theory and observation in a powerful way. It shows how abstract ideas in physics can lead to real discoveries in space. In the future, further research may help us understand black holes in more detail. Even though black holes seem distant, they play an important role in the structure of the universe. This award reminds us that the universe still holds many mysteries waiting to be explored. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I would like to talk about the 2020 Nobel Prize in Chemistry. I chose this topic because it represents a revolutionary tool that allows us to directly edit genes. The prize was awarded for the development of CRISPR-Cas9, a method for genome editing. CRISPR-Cas9 is a technology that allows scientists to change DNA in a precise and efficient way. DNA contains the genetic instructions for all living organisms. By modifying DNA, scientists can potentially change how cells function. Before this technology was developed, gene editing was difficult, slow, and expensive. CRISPR-Cas9 made it much easier and more accessible. The system works like molecular scissors. It uses a guide RNA to find a specific sequence in the DNA. Once the target is found, the Cas9 enzyme cuts the DNA at that location. After the cut is made, the cell repairs the DNA. During this repair process, scientists can add, remove, or change genetic information. This allows precise control over genetic sequences. CRISPR-Cas9 has many important applications. For example, it can be used to study gene function by turning specific genes on or off. It also has potential in medicine, such as treating genetic diseases. In agriculture, it can be used to create crops that are more resistant to pests or environmental stress. Despite its advantages, this technology also raises ethical concerns. For example, editing human embryos could have long-term effects that are not fully understood. Therefore, careful regulation and discussion are necessary. I find this discovery very important because it gives us powerful control over life at the molecular level. It shows how chemistry and biology can work together to create new technologies. In the future, CRISPR may lead to breakthroughs in medicine and biotechnology. Even though it is a relatively new technology, it has already had a major impact on science. This award reminds us that scientific tools can change the way we understand and interact with life itself. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I would like to talk about the 2020 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. I chose this topic because it is closely related to infectious diseases that affect millions of people worldwide. The prize was awarded for the discovery of the hepatitis C virus. Hepatitis C is a viral infection that mainly affects the liver. Before this discovery, many cases of hepatitis could not be explained by known viruses such as hepatitis A or B. Scientists suspected that another virus was responsible, but they could not identify it. Through years of research, scientists were finally able to isolate and identify the hepatitis C virus. They used advanced molecular biology techniques to detect the genetic material of the virus. This discovery made it possible to understand how the virus infects the body. It also allowed researchers to develop accurate blood tests to detect the virus. As a result, the risk of infection through blood transfusions has been greatly reduced. In addition, this discovery led to the development of effective antiviral drugs. These treatments can now cure most patients with hepatitis C. This is a major achievement in medical science. The discovery also improved our understanding of how viruses interact with the human body. It showed the importance of identifying unknown pathogens. I find this discovery very important because it has saved many lives. It also demonstrates how scientific research can directly improve public health. In the future, similar approaches may help us discover and treat other unknown viruses. Even though viruses are invisible, their impact on human life is very large. This award reminds us that understanding disease mechanisms is essential for developing effective treatments. Thank you.